You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Puff Daddy.
That's right, the African American Idol.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to everyone in the sound of my voice. May God bless you this morning to have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend.
Now, Revolt was off.
Yeah.
I told them that you were coming, and they got their ass back.
They've been on vacation.
They came right back.
But they said it's like a mandatory vacation that they have to take. They're like, yeah, we're black this week. That's what they call it.
Well, you know, I mean, we gotta. Hey, man, as long as they up now, it's all good. Revolt in the house.
Charlamagne said it's because you was taking Cassie on vacation and you needed to
Save the money for the week.
Save the money. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Cut corners.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody needs a break. Shout out to Revolt, and I thank y'all for being on Revolt, going on, 2 years. And if y'all don't know, Revolt is on the Breakfast Club. And what station?
The Breakfast Club's on Revolt.
Breakfast Club is on
you
Revolt.
Tell me, did he been out all night?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I haven't even been out all night. I've been really promoting this tour, and so
And Revolt has grown. I've seen so much growth because we came on, pretty early, and now it seems like every time, like we've been off this week all day long. What happened to y'all on Revolt? Why y'all not on today? I've just seen a lot of growth from the beginning.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's the station on DirecTV? Yeah, what's the exact number? Let's get the exact number so we can let them know.
I think it's different in different markets, though, right? Yeah.
Let's find out what it is in New York, because it's a big deal that we close DirecTV, and more people get to see y'all, and the show is incredible being able to see it actually happening live. And so, we were black this week, but I'm up here, so I had to turn the lights back on, baby.
That's still kind of dope, though, that you own your own network. So even if the network takes a week off, when you get here, the network can turn back on.
Lights back on.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Now, we've seen you in the news a lot lately and doing some very positive things. First of all, you have the one night only concert in celebration of Biggie's birthday at the Barclays, so that's going to be a big deal. We saw you at the iHeart with the family, and we thought that was very exciting. So we know this is going to be huge.
Yeah, what's this one night only? I thought this was a tour. I thought we were going on the road.
Yeah, nah. It's we call it one night only in each city, or each borough, as if we decide to push it out. And it's just really the vibe of it, because really, when you're dealing with this many people, you don't know if it's if it's going to continue.
Who's going to show up when?
So if you can, you need to get your tickets. And it's not just a concert. It's a moment in hip hop and R&B history, and it's the first time the whole Bad Boy family will be together on one stage together. Besides even the BET Awards, we all weren't there, but for in Brooklyn on May 20th, which is the day before Biggie's birthday. So you have to imagine it's the day before Biggie's birthday. It's May 20th. The weather's beautiful. It's in New York. We at the Barclays. I heard they call it Barclays. I call it the Barclays because I need it to sound like a luxury brand when we up in there. Okay, Bad Boy is not just a musical label. It's a lifestyle. It's fashion. It's something that has inspired millions of people around the world. And when you come to a Bad Boy concert, especially the reunion concert, which is going to be on May 20th. Do you understand what the weather's like on May 20th in New York?
It should be beautiful.
And it's a Friday. It's payday, okay? And then you're going to come to the Barclays the night before Biggie's birthday, and it's going to turn, his birthday, we're going to count it down at midnight like New Year's Eve. But on that stage is the first time it's going to be Faith and Lil' Kim on the stage together.
Wow.
Mace, myself, Carl Thomas, 112, Black Rob, The Lox, French Montana.
Wow.
Is Craig Mack gonna be
Lil' Kim, and we're looking for Craig Mack. We are looking for Craig Mack. We are looking. No, we know but
last time we heard Craig Mack was in like a cult or something down south.
I don't know if he's in that cold.
Nah. I wouldn't. Last time I heard the brother was doing well, and Harv spoke to him. But shout out to Harv Pierre.
Are we gonna finally get the Biggie hologram?
I don't know. Y'all gotta come there. Y'all gotta come and y'all gotta check it out. Y'all gotta come and check it out. We're gonna do a very respectful tribute. Whatever's the most respectful tribute that we could give, we're gonna take that part of the show very, very seriously. And also we have Jay-Z that's going to be on the show.
I heard of him.
And Mary J. Blige.
Heard of her too.
Yeah. Extended family that was with us through all our ups and downs and everything, so it makes sense. And we didn't want to hold back with like surprise guests because we want everybody to know that when these tickets go on sale, we trying to get them on sale for today. They're supposed to go on sale tomorrow, but we're trying to get them on sale for today because it's been an overwhelming demand. I should know that before this interview is over if we could do that. But if not, Saturday, April 2nd, 11 a.m., tickets go on sale. I promise you this thing is going to sell out in a matter of minutes just because of the fact that we haven't announced any other dates. And you have D.C., you have Maryland, Philly, that's going to be coming, New Jersey, Connecticut. So not just the 5 boroughs are going to be competing for the tickets. You know, you have all the other surrounding states. We got people talking about they flying in from L.A. in the Bay Area to see this. And it's going to be a moment in history because this is the first and only time that we've ever even been in, Brooklyn. There's so much heritage and history. It's Biggie's birthday. And you're talking about 20 years of hits, man, and hits that celebrate the culture of this city. Everything that we was brought up on and the fabric of our hustle and everything that we represent. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you got busy at the iHeart Festival. That's one thing I will say. Did he know how to put on a damn show?
We all came out to watch that. We was like, okay, we got to go watch the Bad
Appreciate
Boy family
that.
perform.
Yeah. And that was only not even a third of us. And so you're going to get the whole Bad Boy family, one stage, one night only. It's the one night only. It's the family reunion tour. And we say one night only to give it that gravity, that crescendo, that drama.
Who did you have to convince? Like, come on,
Nobody.
Everybody was good.
Yeah.
You ain't say Total either though. Total going to be?
Total's on there. So they're on there. He said Total.
No. He's right. Total with Kima, Keisha, and Pam.
Wow.
The first time all 3 of them is going to be on stage. It's so much. It's just overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just filled with joy. You know?
Nobody had questions like, well, is such and such going to?
Nah. Nobody. Yeah, this always, when that's a part of having a level of success at the caliber that we've had. Is so many myths and so many rumors that just will just follow you and like nobody's ever had no problems. We've had like little things that the whole world is like known about, and we've solved those things. We're human beings. We're in relationships for a long time. We're dealing with business and money and lives and careers, and we've worked through those things immediately. And it's, to be honest, people have just been busy running around with their lives. These artists and myself are blessed with, records that will stand the test of time. So being able to go out there and work and do a show is not a problem. So most of the artists are on tour in different areas, different countries, taking care of their families, doing their things, and that's it. But we felt the time was now because it was the 20th anniversary. And when we did the BET Awards, it was like a little test run. And it was all love. Everybody shows up on time. It's professional. And it's like, you got to understand, we'll be connected to each other forever. Like, we are truly family, for better, for worse. Like, there's no problem. It's all love. And in that arena on May 20th, you're going to see the definition of love. And when you hear our music, it's a different vibration, man. It's a different vibration. It's a different feeling. It makes you feel good. It doesn't bring anything else out of your heart or your mind but a good feeling and a smile and a mean two-step.
Until you play Who Shot You.
Yeah, but even that, Who Shot You gives you pride. You know what I'm saying? And we playing Who Shot You. You know what I'm saying?
What would Biggie be like at 44? Everybody always wonders that. Would he be a mogul like you and Hov? Like what?
Yeah. He definitely be, doing this thing. I think he would have stopped rapping by now and been just really a businessman. You got to really look at what he did back then. He talked me into letting him go and do an album on another label and got his own label, and it was no problem. That was unheard of back then.
Now the Undies situation, right?
Yeah, the Undies. That right there was unheard of. And that's the relationship me and him had. I wanted to see him win.
I never understood why you didn't take Junior Mafia back in the day. Because they was already popping. It could seem like you could have gave him a deal under your...
You know what it was? It was just that he was doing his own thing, and it was just like we were very protective about our relationship. You know what I'm saying? We really separated the two. I wasn't really involved in his other business or anything like that. I gave him, you know, if anything, I motivated him to go and do that over there because it was like his own individual imprint.
Right.
And if that was his dream, I didn't want to overshadow that dream. Bad Boy was so big at the time, it would have just overshadowed and it wouldn't have been treated. They would have just been signed to Bad Boy.
And it's good to spread that money out too.
Yeah.
Get
And
money
then
from different sources.
weren't you gonna let him executive produce your album?
Yeah, he was actually exec producing my album. He was actually my manager. He's actually the reason why I even started rapping. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't care if you ain't the greatest writer. You know what I'm saying? Like your visions and all that. I believe in you. I see the way the crowd responds to you when you go out there. I see you a true entertainer. And you know, let me pen some things. Let's get Mace, a Jadakiss. We got the team. You know, let's do this. And like he pushed me to it. I was supposed to be on the Get Money remix, but you know, I went in the booth and I didn't like the way my voice sounded, and I just wasn't like used to it. And he just kept pushing me till I did the Benjamins, and can't nobody hold me down. And he was like really my manager, like telling me get up, get to the studio, and you know, he was about his business. And you know,
It's interesting you think he would have stopped rapping because it feels like probably not. You're still doing an album right now, and Jay-Z's still rapping, Nas is still rapping, everybody. So I kind of feel like.
Yeah, he was just different though. You know what I'm saying? So he would have. It just wasn't. He wasn't the type of person to overdo anything. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's why he didn't have a lot of extra records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no, like, whatever he did, that's what he was going to do. His mind was set on that. His mind was set on starting to build himself up as a businessman, and that's what he was doing. And he was like, yo, I don't want to do this part of it forever. I don't know for what the reasons were. I wasn't believing him. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about it in hindsight, his personality, I just don't think that he would have, right now been doing the same thing.
So how was Faith doing the duets album? Because I thought maybe there was some unreleased verses or something. Or is it gonna be like an unforgettable Nat King Cole type of thing?
It's like an unforgettable Nat King Cole type of thing. I think she has I think she found one verse that wasn't released, but the way she's done it is like really a moving tribute to him, and like it just his and her love and relationship.
And you getting a check from that, right?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really that thirsty for the checks as I used to be.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to eat, man. I don't want no problems. I'm cool with the little checks I get. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I think the artists that have rolled with me, through all that time, they've helped to make my career and where I'm at. So it's like I'm not, I want to make sure I could give back to it in any way that I could give back. Is it
because it's music? Like, it ain't that much money over there.
Nah. It's not that. It's just the love. Sometimes it turns in. You got relationships, and then it's bigger than money. You know what I'm saying? So my relationships with them is bigger than money. It's about the love,
How was the mixtape you put out? How was the feedback for the Money Making mixtape?
Oh man, the feedback was incredible. You got, I'm like any artist. I gotta, out here.
I felt like that was like testing the waters for the real album. To see
It was just getting, my foot wet and starting to integrate my sound back into the fabric of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It takes time out here with anything, and so you gotta come and you don't have to play by the rules, but at the same time, there is with music, you have to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? I was off. I was dark for a minute, and so now I'm making music again, and the response was overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Like 4.5 stars, Rolling Stone, on mixtapes of the year, Rap Radar. I mean, all of that. I mean, if it was whack, you'll be telling me like, how are you getting through everybody saying, you know what I'm saying, the album was whack.
If it was whack,
we'd
let you know.
Yeah. but it was extremely authentic to what I do and to where I'm from, and I'm real proud of the MMM project, and it's been a huge success, to be honest. That's the answer.
Now, Terrence J said you called him and threatened to kill him if he act up in a love scene with Cassie.
Nah.
He did not say that. Why would you just make the whole story up? He said you told him don't hold back.
No.
He said don't hold back.
Nah. I called him because I knew he was in a situation that may have made him feel uncomfortable. Even if it was vice versa, I would have felt uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a man's woman, and
you done smashed somebody's girl before, did he? Stop. In your life.
Not in a movie.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Allegedly.
But I've changed and I've grown. I just want y'all to know, like, I'm a kinder, gentler, more loving me. You know what I'm saying? I got a code. You know what I'm saying? I got a code. Like, you live and you learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love too hard, so I just don't want nobody smashing mine. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to smash theirs. So I think it goes all on karma. So. You know what I'm saying? I try to at least have that. And it ain't worth it because I know people out here act crazy, you know what I'm saying, about that love thing. So being that I want to, I'm not going to say that, but I love real hard. So I wanted them to know that, it's a movie, man. Go do your thing. I respect the arts, you know what I'm saying? And
you can still come
just
over for Easter after.
It wasn't nothing to me like that because, just me doing movies. And you have to do that. And I wanted to make sure that they was empowered with the freedom from me. Please don't think about me. Make it believable, else y'all gonna play yourselves and look like two light-skinned, pretty people, like, trying to kiss. Right. You know what I'm saying? Really make the scenes be believable. Do your thing. And
Does
I'm
it
out
still
the way.
feel weird when you're watching, like, because they had a lot of sex scenes in that movie?
Did you watch
feel
it?
A little...
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, wait.
Yeah. No. And I watched it, and I was proud of her. I was looking at it as it was acting. I was a little bit sick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I was watching the movie. I'm like, yo, this is like the third love scene. I'm tapping her. I'm like, yo, you really in the movie? Like they had a little screening for me. Shakim and Terrence had a little screening for me. They was like, yo, Puff, we want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, everything cool. Damn. So then I'm looking at, I'm like, you getting like smashed like 3 times in the joint. You ain't even say nothing.
Very hot and heavy.
I'm like, where's the arc in your character? You know what I'm saying? And she's just like ignoring me, you know what I'm saying? And then I see the arc in her character, and I'm like, oh, whoa. You know what I'm saying? The way the movie progressed. If you haven't seen the movie The Perfect Match, you got to go see it. And just her as an actress, I was just so proud of her that she went from getting smashed, you know what I mean? and smashing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was her choice in the movie.
Hey, come on, don't give away the plot,
No, it was her choice, and I mean, they was.
Did you make them take anything out, or you was good with everything?
No, I didn't make it. It wasn't like that. It was, so the thing of it is that it's not just about love scenes. She acts her butt off in it. You know what I'm saying? So proud of her. So proud of Terrence putting the movie together. Shakim, everybody, but. There's an art, so it wasn't just about the love scene.
Gotcha.
Is it pressure when you're in that position? Because she wants to be a star, she wants to get things popping, and you are Diddy, a star.
Yeah, I don't really talk about my personal life.
I know, I'm just a career though. But
okay.
is it pressure to get her popping like that?
To get what?
To get her popping, like as far as
to be famous,
be super successful.
No. She's not that type of young lady. She's not trying to really be out here and trying to get hot. You know what I'm saying? She with me, so she already hot.
There it is.
Enough said.
Now let's talk about this charter school.
She's hot on her own too. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of her. She's not like out here thirsty, trying to be seen. She's not all over, all over social media every second. You know what I'm saying? So her approach to it is different, and she lets her talent show no matter what the naysayers are. You know what I'm saying?
She's not trying to be gimmicky and do anything for the press.
She's doing her, and she gonna be. She's gonna be more than what people may think or may underestimate her for, and I think she showed a lot of that in the movie was to come in her future. Right. And her future is not directly tied to me professionally. She has her own life. She makes her own decisions. She does her own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Now you out here opening up charter schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and and I'm out here opening up charter schools in Harlem.
Listen, I thought that was
what I'm saying?
Huge deal.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of positive things going on. It's all positive.
I think that's life goals for a lot of people that are very, because I've always been very into education. Like I did prep for prep here in New York, and I went to Bank Street College of Education. At one point I thought I was going to be a teacher, so I think it's great that you've opened up this charter school. I was like, wow, Diddy's opening up schools. So tell us a little bit about that and what made you decide to do that. And I know you have your partner here,
Steve Perry. That's
Steve
not
Perry.
a Muslim shooter. That's
No.
part of the school.
Yeah.
I got the school colors in the bow tie, brother.
Yeah. Well, I have my partner who helped it to come to fruition. I was watching CNN, and I was watching this special that they had on charter schools and education. Education is something that's very near and dear to me. And a lot of people don't know that because a lot of people don't know I've been working on this for 6 years. And I saw him, and he had 100% graduation rate for his students. And he had a lot of at-risk students that were not even supposed to be passing in school, that were probably behind 3 grades. He was able to turn them around and create a curriculum and teach them and inspire them and make them accountable and responsible for their futures. And getting to them early is so important, that we get to our kids early. And I feel like the reason why I was able to be successful was because I was blessed with my mother really like busting her butt to really give me a great education. And so she sent me to private schools where, you know, she felt like she wanted to give me the best opportunity. And we don't have a lot of those opportunities in our different cities and our different communities. And I wanted to do something bigger than opening up a community center or just giving a donation. I wanted to do something that was long term. I'm not a sprinter, I'm a marathon runner. I didn't just run a marathon to run it. It was something for my life that I wanted to be, you know, a metaphor of my whole life. And with this school, that's, you know, it's my next marathon. And so I called him up and I said, you know, I want to open up a school. And I'll let him tell you the rest of the story from there.
So, you know, it's wild to sit here with Puff and see him talk about something other than education, because when I talk to him, that's all we talk about. We talk about kids and the like. When we met actually at an engagement party, I was walking out and Puff tapped me and we introduced ourselves, and of course I knew he was. And he said, you know, nobody knows this, but I've always wanted to start a school. And I said, you know, that's dope. Good luck with that. And he's like, no, I think we should do it together. I've been meaning to reach out to you. And for the next 2 years, it was he who really said, man, I'm dead serious. Like, why are you dragging your feet on this? I really want to open a school. And I did all I could to discourage his brother from opening a school, because I felt like, you know, if this is not really where your heart is, like, I don't make music. This all I do is run schools. Matter of fact, I got to peel out of here soon to go up to the Bronx and work with some kids there. But he kept saying, this is something that means something to me. I don't want to do an after-school program. I don't want to do, those are all dope and that's nice, but I want a school we can train young people to be leaders. And I can give them some of what I learned over time. And you know, there would be those who question, why would you work with a brother who doesn't have a background in education? He has a capacity to communicate with young people that is unrivaled in our generation. He has a way to communicate information to them. And if he can get hundreds of thousands of people rocking to these ideas, he can engage others in this idea of education. And just in a day of announcing it, applications have quadrupled. The number of people who want to work in the school have quadrupled. And most importantly, you know, it's a brother who, I know Puff as a brother who cares about the community. So when we're talking, it's about that. And to have an opportunity for the community to celebrate. That's what's really been exciting about this, is how many people from our community have said, you know what, that's dope. That's what I want to do.
How many students in the school?
So they're gonna be 180, but we have almost 1,000 on the waiting list today.
Wow.
What grades?
It's gonna ultimately be grades 6 to 12, but we're starting with 6 and 7. It's a year-round college preparatory school. The theme is social justice. So we're training young people to be social entrepreneurs and leaders in the community, not just learning to learn, but learning to make an impact on the community. That's what he said he wanted. And it's powerful. I wish you guys could see just how positive the reaction from the entire community has been. They're just celebrating like, that's my man. Get him, Puff. Get him. And it's just exciting.
Thank you, New York. Thank y'all for all the positivity, and I'm gonna need y'all help with the school. And not to cut you off, Charlamagne, I just wanted to make sure, because today is the deadline. So if you want to get your kids enrolled, go to www.capitalprepharlem.org. The name of the school is Capital Prep. Okay, capitalprepharlem.org. If grades 6 through 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7.
And I just want to make sure that y'all know today's the deadline.
Don't be late, because you not good.
Got the school free?
Yeah,
The school is absolutely
absolutely free.
Yeah. Along with the city, along with some great donors, along with we need donations, we need money. You know, I'm putting up my own money.
I heard the campus is crazy.
Yeah, the campus is
really
crazy.
sick.
Shout out to Leo Cohen, who helped us get the campus, and you know, it has like like Olympic swimming pools so they could get swimming lessons. We need to teach our kids how to swim.
I don't know how to
You know
swim
what I'm saying?
still.
You know, black people, that's one of
always
black
the
people
hair.
don't know how to swim.
It's always the hair.
Yeah. Nah,
But
He's got a pool. He's got a
I
pool,
did go
a
to
gym.
private school, but I just don't, you know.
Yeah, but in Harlem, we have this facility that has the Olympic-sized swimming pools, gymnasium, basketball courts, like full Broadway theater, sound and studios and all of that, like a real the campus that the way our kids are supposed to be educated and brought up. You know what I'm saying? No matter, you hear about all these things going on in the world, nobody in the United States should be starving and not have a chance for a fair education. That at a minimum. And so I'm not one to complain to the politicians. I'm you know, I like to lead by example. So this is something I'm doing to lead by example. It's been a dream come true, and you know, it's overdue for me too. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to figure out ways that I could really have an impact and give back instead of just writing checks here, writing checks there, and having these press moments. I want something that you can actually see the flourishing, see my investment in the community, and seeing the return on the investment, which we call the ROI. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get an incredible ROI on this, but we're gonna need help. But as of right now, you know, the school is open thanks to the city, thanks to the board that granted us the charter on the Board of Education, and you know, it's gonna be great.
Now, Steve, you've had your critics. You know, you was quoted as calling union teachers roaches, and they said you juiced the graduation rate at your school in Connecticut.
Yeah, so I called union leaders who protect bad teachers that destroy mostly black and Latino children roaches. I did.
Makes
You know, it's
perfect
very
sense.
difficult to fire teachers, right?
Takes at least 2 years,
Okay.
especially, and the destruction that they heap when they're ineffective on the lives of a young person. A lot of kids tapping out. They don't even want to go to school. They start off when they're 5 or 6 years old, excited about school, and by the time, especially black males and Latino males make it to the third grade, many of them are in no position even to be successful. In fact, many of the children we're going to accept are going to be 3, 4, 5 grade levels behind. It's not because they're incapable of learning, it's because they've not been taught.
Right.
And as much as juice and numbers, that's bananas. What that is that's people who can't do trying to find a way to undermine the people who have done. When you recognize that there's something beautiful in every single one of our children, you don't allow the limits of racism and classism to determine what you think our children should be able to do. You know, as Sister Yee was saying, we were, you know, when we started our first school, I went and visited private schools because I had gone to a public school. I grew up in public housing, and I want to see what people were paying for. Right. I just figured these kids were just inherently smarter than our kids because that's what I was led to believe. Right. And I met them. I'm like, I got little sisters back at the school to smoke these kids. They just talk differently. They have a different accent. They come from a different community. But if a kid can come from squalor and make it to some of the top colleges on earth, then what that speaks to is the capacity of the child.
Right.
And what we want to do is make sure that we create more and more opportunities for more children. I'm excited about what we're doing and what we've done. And then there's this.
No, but I have to agree with that.
That's a terrible segue.
I don't know if that goes with
That was
this.
a horrible segue.
I'm as he's talking, these bills for these schools got to get paid. My kids need new books, some uniforms. I'm sending. I want to have tennis classes. I want to have everything the kids in Scarsdale have for my kids. So support the brands responsibly. Okay? So you know what I'm saying? So we have this joke. Let's get to make sure y'all go to and log on at capitalprep.org.
No, capitalprepharlem.org.
Capital Prep Harlem. So the name of the school is Capital Prep, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to thank everybody. And once again, and I want to thank you, Dr. Perry. Thank you for believing in this dream. Thank you for making it come true. Thank you for what you do, you know, and for the community. And we're going to come and bring that energy down to Harlem, and hopefully we'll start this epidemic of people that maybe have a little bit of resources that come from the communities and going back, and they can plug right into this blueprint. So if you want to open one in Chicago, you don't even have to stress it. We got the blueprint to plug you in of something that's worked, that this brother created that's worked. Snoop, you want
It ain't
one?
Ralph, though.
You want, huh?
It ain't Ralph, though.
Ralph was that?
Kanye school.
What was that?
It won't be Ralph, though.
What's Ralph?
This is the joke.
Oh.
Kanye said it.
You saw him on Sway Show.
Never mind.
Oh.
Sway told him to get his own clothing line.
Yeah, nah, it is, but hey man, it's something that yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. No. I saw when you don't know. I got stuck with you don't have the answers. So the Ralph thing. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But he, no matter what, he could plug and play into this, and or Snoop or Jay in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And it's all positive. It's all positive. So that's the only thing that could be said about it is a positive thing that we're just trying to do the best we can.
And I agree with that. Having gone to private school, I think, like I was telling you before, I was in this program that sends you to private school kids that live in urban areas that might not have access to that, and it did open you up to a whole lot of things. Like I was doing photography, I took tennis, I played basketball, I ran track. I did a lot of things I probably wouldn't have done.
One of the things that poverty does is it makes people think the world is flat. Like if you walk to the next block, your life will end. As opposed to if you middle and upper middle class, you go on vacation in the woods. You'll do dangerous things that other people don't even consider. You'll
see how big the world is.
You recognize the world is bigger, and our children are remarkable, and they're often overlooked because of their zip code. And we have, I really got to give props to Puff on this. He wanted this in the worst way, and for what it's worth, for 6 years he's remained completely silent on it. Until just 4 days before the deadline of applications. He could have milked this thing for all it was worth. But he stayed, completely dead silent on it. The school was approved just on the merits of the model. It wasn't because somebody knew Puff was coming behind and that the resources would be called upon. It's something that he spoke to, and it spoke to his heart. So, while it's easy to give me credit because I'm the educator and we'll be the ones who execute this, but the vision, and then I'm telling you, 2 years of push. Your brother calls you late. If he's got your number, he's gonna call you late. And like, where's my school, man? Why are we not doing this thing?
That's some different type of rich talk.
Where's my school?
So there you go. And so what we want to do is we want to give children same access to the same education that you had. Because programs like Prep for Prep find kids in communities where they're not supposed to have access to a quality education. People have been denying our community access to a quality education for years, and they've been dehumanizing us. And so now we're saying, raise your fist, let's go. Let's get our children to where they need to be. They deserve it.
All right. Diddy, let's talk some real hip-hop.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, before, also, can I make an announcement? DirecTV 384. Make sure y'all tune in every morning to watch The Breakfast Club right here. Revolt TV. If you have DirecTV, it's 384.
Right.
We on Time Warner, Verizon, AT&T, and so on. So make sure y'all check it out. And that brings me to my next point. So y'all see this right here, this bottle right here? Last time I came in here, man.
Tell 'em.
Last time I came in here, I put the bottle here. All I asked for, ladies and gentlemen, is it's Revolt TV, and I got to keep the lights on. So some things sometimes cross collateralize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I pay, checks to different things and different people. That young man right there, do y'all like him?
Who?
Mr. Perry?
No, the shooter.
The shooter?
The camera guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jamie. Do y'all like Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay. If that is not there in the shot, then Jamie is things get shaky for Jamie.
He works for power. He works for power. He doesn't work for Revolt.
We in a business relationship somehow, some
Puffy,
way.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
What?
People come in here and take the liquor, and you don't really send us any. You send one bottle, and then people come
Y'all
from the
kinda
other
stingy with the
studios.
Ciroc, bro.
They come in
I
here
ain't gonna lie.
and they
I'm glad
take
you
the
said this
liquor
is
and they
not
drink
planned.
it.
Listen,
Y'all
You leave
stingy
that
with the
there.
Ciroc.
Jamie, I'm gonna keep
Listen
it
to
real.
the guy.
That's gonna be gone by tomorrow. Because
they talking about
tonight they're gonna come and take that and drink it, and y'all don't send
Hey, yo,
us
check this
none.
out.
Tell 'em.
Check this out.
That's not
You can't just give us one bottle and this is gonna stay up there all year.
Tell 'em.
Oh, so that's why the other bottles just be staying up there.
They be
I can get it. I get it. I understand. I understand. People don't want to touch the other bottles. I got you. Now I understand.
Those
B.
are empty.
Now I got you. They don't want to take the other bottles. I can dig
So you
it.
saying that's been the same
I
bottle
can
of
dig
effing
it.
for 2 years? That's
Oh
what
no, I don't even.
That bottle's empty.
Hey yo, the only thing I speak about is Ciroc, man.
guy's
You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? Hey, I'm glad Angela, you said it.
I'm saying we can't sell one bottle and have it here
I like to talk to my family. Y'all my family. I like to talk to. We on the same team, so I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just trying to get out here and hustle, man. I'm an entrepreneur,
You need
man.
to see more bottles of Ciroc.
That's all. I just wanted to ask on air, on live, on Revolt. You know what I'm saying? We doing some business together. You know what I'm saying?
Cases or something.
I'm gonna send so many damn cases. You ain't have to say where, because I can understand people want to take the bottles. There's a lot of liquor up there they may not want to take home, but they want to take that Ciroc home, baby.
Now let's talk some hip hop shit, man. I want to talk to Puff right now.
Yes.
Now it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah. Check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect. But I appreciate you as a journalist asking.
All right.
Thank you.
And I saw you started the.
Puff is smooth.
That's all you got to do. Artists don't understand that.
People get upset about the question. You got to just say.
Oh, no. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is very important. I got this new hashtag. It's called New Life. I got to start living it. I had to start living a new life, man. The way I was approaching things, the way I was reacting to things, you know what I'm saying? Just, we all grow up. We all, you know, do things in ways that maybe you could do better. And I'm just trying to figure out ways to do better. I know I'm in the public eye. I got to handle all types of different stuff. Y'all have a job to do. So, it ain't no problem, but I'm in control of what I say. And I don't get into nonsense. I don't have nothing but love for everybody. God sent me on this earth to give life, to inspire life, to only do things that are positive. Any negative things that I've done, that's the devil at work. And at the end of the day, the devil's a liar, and I can't feed into negativity or any things like that when I'm in control of myself. So I gotta always be trying to strive and to get better. So I really thank you. It's encouraging that you're saying that, you feel like, I'm reacting to things a little better, because I'm actually making an effort. And I want to tell people out there, like, you can change. You know what I'm saying? If you can change. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne has grown. Charlamagne has grown. I think we've all grown. And that's the thing. Never give up on yourself, man. Never give up on yourself, and keep growing.
Because listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah. No, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I just want to say, I did see the picture of your daughters wearing the Sean John. So I see you have the Sean John girls line. They are so cute. I love to see your little girls and how what a great dad you are. I think that's a testament to, even watching you open up the school, how important it is to you to educate the youth. When
that was the big thing when social media started, that was a big thing for me. I really felt like fathers, especially fathers of color, were getting such a bad rap. Mm-hmm. Like we don't do nothing with our kids. We just some lazy, partying Negroes. We don't even do nothing with our kids. There's so many black fathers that have stepped up. This hip hop generation and culture has bred fathers that are taking responsibility, that love being with their kids, that love their children, that are raising them the right way, raising them purposely. You can't be like me. You got to be better than me. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I wanted to make sure that I glorified that. You know what I'm saying? And made that, do my best to make that into a trend. Right. And that's really what I represent.
And next step, marriage.
Yeah, don't do it now. No, it's no need for what? Why? What's the point?
Listen, it's you never know what's to come in the future, and where my mind is at now, where my soul is at now, could be different, tomorrow, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Also, I'm gonna keep it so smooth. I'm gonna stay so smooth this morning.
Girls got mad at you last time when you was here with the 75, 25.
Yeah, yo, check this out, ladies.
Guys loved it.
Check this out.
But I had to let some guys know y'all not dating, so y'all can't. Your little 25% or 75%.
With you then.
Yeah. No.
Hey, yo, no, I'm gonna tell y'all. I gotta be honest. It ain't work, y'all. It ain't work. Let me be the first one to tell y'all. The 75, 25. I tried it.
It's not happening.
We seen the pictures deleted off Instagram. He's like,
Hey yo,
man.
hey yo, check this
Man
out.
down.
Hey yo, man, it got rough.
We want 100%.
Hey yo, I mean, she may be light skinned, but she blacker than black, boy. She got a mouth on her. It's crazy. It wasn't going down. And I'm sorry, baby. I shouldn't have got on radio even being loose like that. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling myself.
We're not finna get loose.
Hey, yo, I was feeling myself, baby, and I don't know. Whatever's in my mind needs to stay in my mind sometimes. Nah,
He got too many brothers.
Nah,
He
bro.
cannot take
Nah,
that.
no, I want to tell y'all the truth. It ain't gonna work.
Not gonna
And
work.
even if that's what you feel, you just don't need to be saying certain things on the radio. As a black man named Puff Daddy. Ladies, check this out. I am such a caring, romantic guy. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that I've dealt with, I take care of to the fullest, and I love, and I really do give 150%. So I don't know what I was talking about.
But isn't it
You see, I didn't
impossible?
agree with you. I don't know what
Isn't
Puff
it
is
impossible
talking
for you to do that though? Because you got so much other stuff going on between work and
Yeah,
family,
you know something. There's some honesty that was there that I was trying to get across, but at the same time, it wasn't respectful. You know what I'm saying, to the relationship that I was in, and just even any of my past relationships. And I don't really think that way. I was just trying to figure out, like, as I was growing, it was a part of my growth. Right. I was like, yo, I don't, baby, I was just trying to figure it out in math, how to reason with the situation, but it didn't work out that way. Some things you gotta, articulate more by like just action and keep your mouth shut. And so, to all of
girl back.
yeah.
If polygamy was legal, right? If polygamy
I'm gonna be
was
quiet.
legal, and you could have more than one wife, would you do it?
It's a setup, Puff.
Don't do that.
Setup, man.
Chill out, Kenny.
Puff, I've been married a long time.
Listen,
It's a setup.
Charlamagne, this is my new answer to you, Charlamagne. I don't talk about nonsense.
There you go. now when
Hashtag new life.
Now, when the press took a picture of you and J-Lo at the AMAs,
Yeah.
when you went home, how was that conversation? Do you have to play baby? It's just a picture.
Hey, I'm,
They were like, y'all back together. And the
Well,
press
J-Lo
would take it
had her
to the
boyfriend
next
there.
level.
but you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna this is the last thing we're gonna do. We're not gonna open up the door to personal life. That's one thing I definitely, I know everybody has a job to do, but you have to guard your personal life. Everything ain't everybody's business, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've made mistakes. I've seen certain people do it. Everything is not everybody's business. You ain't gotta even be famous. It ain't nobody's business what you going through and with your personal life with you and your woman, man. That's between you and your woman. Keep that thing right there sacred. My woman, at the end of the day, she ain't have a problem with it. She had some questions. She had some questions, but nah. Casper was there. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jennifer, people gonna be friends, man. People gonna grow, and any of my exes, they smile and they happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that was about. And I answered the question and we kept it moving.
Do you give tips to your peers on how to age gracefully in hip hop? Because you still one of the guys that's doing it.
Nah, I don't give. I give some tips, but I'm trying to just figure it. I'm just trying to figure it out, and I don't call it aging as much as I call it growing. You know what I'm saying? And but I would say just being more true to yourself. Is I would say is the best thing. Just dealing with the truth. The truth will honestly set you free, and that's what I'm dealing with now. I'm not no master at it. I'm not coming in here like I know it all or anything like that. It's just that you have to deal with your truth. You gotta look in that mirror. So people will see on my Instagram or on my Snapchat, which is Puff Daddy. There's something written on my mirror every morning, a new inspiration. I got to look at myself in the mirror, and I got to deal with that. I can't be dealing and putting the blame on nobody else. I got to deal with the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And how I leave that mirror is going to affect, and that energy I leave with is going to affect the rest of the day. So I just been really, really, really doing my best to really hold on to this positive vibration and give that out, because it really does work. If you give out love, you have a better chance of getting it back. If you're giving out negative energy, you only gonna get negative. The only way to turn a negative around is with a positive. And so I gotta keep telling myself that, because it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I get in my slumps, I get down, I get depressed sometimes, no matter how much money I got or whatever it is, that don't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? I get in my negative energy slump sometimes. You gotta pull yourself out of that. Or you got people around your crew, you see somebody in a negative slump, you gotta pull them up out of it, because there's too much going on in the world. Life is too short to be living and wasting any time having any problems with anybody or doing anything negative. Life is just too short, and it's a waste of time.
L.A. Reid was up here, and we read his memoirs, and we spoke to him about that. Is that something that you would consider doing?
You got to do that one day.
Yeah, definitely going to probably start working on the book, probably over the holidays, so it'll be out like the next holidays, and about to go on speaking tours and all that. But right now the plan is, the touring, finishing up, the whole journey with music as an artist and as a as a ring master, and of when I do the Puff Daddy and the Family albums, it's about really putting other artists on and surrounding myself with great talent and putting on a great show.
Are you documenting this for something feature?
Yes, yeah. We're doing a documentary on the whole thing. This is a part of the documentary. We'll call y'all for releases.
But we appreciate you joining us.
Absolutely. You know what made me realize you was a real visionary? I was watching the Art and Noise documentary, and you were speaking. You did Outkast's first video. And this when Outkast wasn't popping, nobody even knew him. LaFace didn't even really respect him like that. But you saw something in them to say, "Yo, it's something about this sound that I think could be big." And I was like, "Damn, he did Outkast's first video, Players Ball."
Yeah.
And that just let me know, like, that Diddy has had vision.
Yeah. A lot
time.
of people don't know that I was a lot of people really don't know my history. You know what I'm saying? If when you've been doing it for a lot of people don't know the records that I produced, and the videos I've danced in, how I started up as a backup dancer. My history is starting as a paper boy, as in gas stations cleaning dirty ass bathrooms and stuff like that.
Father MC was a backup dancer, right?
Yeah. Father MC, Stacey Lattisaw, like Fine Young, just a bunch of videos, Heavy D, and just trying to find my way in the game, man. Put my ego in my pocket, no matter what it was, man. Had to get coffee, had to clean up something, had to clean some toilets, clean up some. Whatever it was, I had to rise, man. I wanted to be something. Wanted to be somebody special. Wanted to be somebody that had a positive impact and would change the world. And I still work on that on a daily basis. And that's one of my shining achievements. Is of course, it's like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci and Biggie, and up there is that Outkast video. You know what I'm saying? Being able to get them their first video, give them direction, and know that they grew into that. Being able to tell, what I'm saying, Andre, yo, take that shirt off, man. You know what I'm saying? And tell Rico, yo, get a bowl of cereal and walk through the joint. Let me see what this thing feels like. And you would never think that somebody from New York directed that video. Nowhere in the world, because I really wanted to capture Atlanta, because I grew up in Atlanta during the summertime. I would go to Atlanta with my cousin Ebony, and so I was privy to the culture, and I knew what it meant and how it affected my life, and I wanted it. So it was through that lens. So being able to direct their first video is something that I wear with a badge of honor. I have an exclusive that just came in. Okay. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. May 20th at the Barclays, we have the Bad Boy Family Reunion Tour. This is the first date on the tour. The other dates have not been announced. One night only in Brooklyn, May 20th. The weather's going to be beautiful. Everybody's going to have on a beautiful outfit. The energy is going to be just so right. Everybody would have had, probably like at 6 o'clock, would have stopped at their local bar or lounge and had, maybe some Ciroc apple or Blue Dot with some lemonade or something. It's that type of night. Cool, nice little breeze. Everybody smelling good, looking good. Hair done, nails did. You know what I'm saying? Ladies is out there. Fellas is looking right. Walking into Brooklyn. Cars is going around Brooklyn. It's just all the baddest cars coming out. That whole New York vibe Biggie blasting through different cars, windows, and coming out the car windows and all of that. And man, then they go into that arena, and on that stage that night, for the first time, like really ever, because even on the other tours we was ever, you're gonna have Faith wasn't, on some of those tours. So you're gonna have Faith Evans and Lil' Kim on the same stage. You're gonna have myself, Mace, Carl Thomas, The Lox, Mario Winans, French Montana, Black Rob, Extended Family, Mary J. Blige, and Jay-Z. And we were supposed to put tickets on sale. This is the breaking news, though. And you're going to have B.I.G. and it's Biggie's birthday at midnight. So you got to understand, we're going to count that midnight down like New Year's Eve. The feeling that's going to be in there, you're going to hear 20 years of hits that represents this city, that represents this culture, the fashion, the swag of this city. You know what I'm saying? The soul of the city is going to be up there May 20th. And tickets supposed to go on sale Saturday, 11 a.m., but we're going to do pre-sale, okay, exclusively at power105fm.com.
Okay.
Power1051fm.com.
Power1051fm.com.
Yep.
Exclusively on power1051fm.com.
Gotcha.
Get your pre-sale tickets. Get them early, y'all, exclusively right here on Power 105.
I always wondered who the best marketer was between Khaled and Diddy. I'm gonna give it to Diddy because Diddy has notes. Yeah, Khaled just goes off the top of that. Diddy got notes. He knows exactly what he wants to say.
Diddy done told us a lot of stuff. Diddy done told us artists. He done told us clothes.
His school.
The school.
Shout out to Ciroc Boy Khaled. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
What else? What else? That's it? We good?
Huh?
You got more?
One more note?
You got more?
Oh yeah, I got notes. Yeah, I just
Okay.
it's like this.
You
Yeah.
gotta go, Diddy. You got anything else to promote? We good?
Yeah, no, I got some shout outs.
Go ahead.
I like being on New York radio giving shout outs.
You got the tequila. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Deleon. These babies got to eat. They got to go to school. They got to go to school. Okay, yeah. Shout out to DJ Pro Style, DJ Self. Shout out to my whole Bad Boy staff. Anybody that's ever worked for Bad Boy, anybody that's ever did anything to help Bad Boy be Bad Boy. I want to see y'all in the house that night. All of the old staff that started with us. This is 20 years. It's our 20th anniversary. So you got to also, we kind of aren't even able to get to that because it's just so overwhelming, just it being Big's birthday, but it's also our 20th anniversary. And I just want to thank New York City, you know what I'm saying, for the support. I want to thank you, Power, for always playing the records. And, we'll see you at the Barclays on, May 20th. It's going to be a beautiful night.
Right.
Come with your love, man. And I'll see y'all there. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a big old party.
Well, there you
It's
have
the
it.
Brooklyn way.
Sean Combs.
It's Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.